Hi, I'm Carol Johnson from Watertown, South Dakota. By your support of South Dakota Public Broadcasting, you help us make programming available to not only people who know they need it, but also to people who don't know they need it. And case in point, there were a number of people in northeastern South Dakota that didn't know they needed it because they weren't getting it. But with the launch of KJSD, they are getting it. I was charged with raising some money to help make this happen. You know, we had our Friends members who certainly have been contributors for years and who were willing to pony up. But then we had a number of people who, and businesses particularly in Watertown and Millbank, who weren't contributors and who chose to contribute because they knew how important this was for the community. It was a wonderful way for both communities to get behind a project, and the Friends members who contributed are thrilled to have the reception. I believe we have a number of new Friends members because they so much appreciate what we have to offer on SDPB. Yes, we love KJSD. It's wonderful. Dakota Digest is, to me, the absolute best way to keep track of stories in this state that mean a lot. Because I don't think you get on Dakota Digest unless there's a meaningful message. And the way that the story is presented is informative, obviously, but it certainly is not just a soundbite. It is more than that. And you can tell that a lot of time and effort go into the reporting that goes along with Dakota Digest. And my daughter's been featured on one program in which she talks about a project that she's been involved in, a global project that she's been involved in. The far-reaching effects of that coverage are amazing. And we had students from around the state contact her to find out how they could get involved, which tells me that a lot of parents are listening to Dakota Digest and telling their kids, or somehow or other the word certainly is spreading through SDPB. The thing that Dakota Digest really is heartwarming because it's all about South Dakota. And I find that sometimes we don't realize how many wonderful stories and treasures there are in this state. I love Dakota Digest. I'm Carol Johnson from Watertown, and SDPB is South Dakota. Why should people in South Dakota support public broadcasting? It's really a very simple answer, because it makes a difference. You know, when you're in a place where there's a lot of entertainment available all the time, if every community in South Dakota had multiple theaters and multiple opportunities to listen to the South Dakota Symphony, you may not necessarily appreciate South Dakota Public Broadcasting as much as I believe people in South Dakota do. And the reason they do is because it's so wonderful to have it in your home. It's like a long-lost friend. And if you really want to reach out to a friend, you support your friend. And we need all the friends of South Dakota Public Broadcasting that we can get to continue to do the job we do in the programming that we have available for all residents of South Dakota to enjoy. Hi, I'm Carol Johnson from Watertown, and SDPB is South Dakota. I absolutely love Marketplace, and here's the reason why. I am not a strong numbers person, but when Marketplace comes on the air and I'm driving from wherever I'm going, I don't want the show to end because the information that I'm getting is so pertinent to the time and delivered in such a way that even a person without financial sense can understand it. That's not to say I don't have any financial sense. I don't have a strength there. And so the information, I feel like it's a university on wheels for me. And Kai Rizdal, who oftentimes anchors that show, has the best communication skills to make me feel like when I end that class period, that marketplace time frame, I will understand the financial issue of the day. I'll tell you what, that fresh air, that's another one. Holy cow. Every time I listen to that, it's like, I didn't know that, I didn't know that. That's why I spend my whole time. I didn't know that. Hi, I'm Carol Johnson from Watertown, and SDPB is South Dakota.